Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? I hope you all had a blessed day. I came on here to talk about. Thank you all that whoever come on and listen. If you got some feed on what I'm gonna talk about. Come on, let's talk about it. And that subject today is about why hate, envy, and abuse someone. A lot of people feel like um, they have to do that to get what they want out of someone, or they feel like they got to use someone. But and it's crazy because it's a lot of that in us. Um, I've never understood why you still have some good-hearted people out here, great-hearted people that will give someone the shirt off their back. But you got people that will take those kind of people and think they're using them, but actually you're not. Because one thing about a good person, you can't use a good person. And if you got it in your mindset to use that person, you already just bringing destruction to yourself because of the thought of using somebody. Um, and then you deal with a lot of people that you have to. I done did this a live like this before about your circle of people. People are not cut the same no more. They're not the same anymore. They're not the same anymore. Um, you have to be careful who you let in your circle, because you got a lot of people out there that ain't out for your greater good. They're out to use you. They're out to abuse. They're out to use and abuse a good person. Um, and envy. You never know who in your circle that don't even like you. You will eventually know. It will eventually be revealed to you. But when you get the signs of someone in your circle that's not supposed to be there, um, take excuse me out. But if you get that sign of someone in your circle that's not supposed to be there, then you need to understand that you need to pay attention to it and cut them off, because you don't want a lot of negative energy in your circle, especially if you're trying to grow. Everybody ain't meant to go where you're going. Everybody ain't. That's friend, family, love, relationship. It don't matter. Everybody ain't meant to go where you're going. And you have to understand, I don't care how we sit up and try to hold on to something. Some things are not meant for us to hold on to. You have to let it go. You have to let it go, because a lot of people ain't out for your great for your good, for your greater good, because some people will come in. Some people are set to where they come in and they have this. You know the statement. You know how it goes. A wolf in sheep clothing. That's semi narcissist. That's a narcissist. A person that will come into your life and paint the picture so beautiful. And I'm talking about until they win you over. When they win you over, then they mask fall off. Because, like I said, people are not cut the same anymore. I remember when we was coming up, um, it was a different breed. I'm just gonna tell the truth. It was a different breed. You still had people where they was untrustworthy, but it wasn't like it is now. Everything surrounds now. Everything nowadays is surrounded by money, fame, clout, um, being the clown of the circus. Because I look at it, if you want to be a clown in a circus, baby, you're gonna be that clown by yourself. Because I'm not finna clown with you in your circus. I'm gonna let you have your circus. But you have to be careful who you let in. Like, people will come into your life, y'all, and I'm talking about you can be happy and they can come into your life and act like everything good and then turn around and they'll flip on you. They will change on you. That's why it's important to date. That's something else that's missing. And then, like I said, in our kind, our color, our people, we always got hate we throwing at each other. We always envying each other. We always talking down on each other. We so good at abusing good people Why? I don't understand that, because some things that walk into our life is a blessing. Some things you don't get back. You will never get it back again if you abuse that. Um, you got people that'll come and say, not just say, because I've always understood, and I've learned a long time ago, when a person say something, but their actions don't match their words, when they show you who they are, believe them. Like I said, that could be friend, family, loved one. It don't matter. Relationship wise, it don't matter. When a person show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. I don't care what they say out their mouth, because we all our mouth cut the same. We all can say anything, whatever come out of our mouth will come up. We can make our mouth say anything. But when a person show you who they are, believe them. Everybody ain't out for your greater good. Some people actually do come to seek and destroy. Some people come exactly in that form, and they're going to come in a form of something nice. And it's not intended to be that way. They're going to come in a form of something nice. That's to steal. That's to win. That's to win. That's to win you over. And once they win you over, then they fold. Then you find yourself. Then you find yourself in a situation where now you're thinking like, what I've gotten myself into. But I'm going to tell you, like I was going to say about the dating. Dating is needed because dating is growing. Dating is getting to learn someone. Dating is where you can go and you go out to eat. You sit at the table, you talk, you watching them, you're looking at them, you in their conversation, you listening to each other, you're learning. But nowadays, people don't date no more. They jump right into, you could just, I've seen it where people have just started talking and they lay down and have sex and then the whole relationship. Come on. That's not a relationship. That's some kind of ship, but it's not a relationship. I feel like you should date because it gives you a chance to learn and grow and learn that person for who they are. Because, like I say, you got people come wolves in sheep clothing, and they come to seek and destroy. Especially, I've seen this too, where you got a woman or a man. If you look like you got any type of money, or you look like, and you cannot have much, but people so quickly to judge the outside. People are so quick to judge the outside and justify that as who you are. But see, that's people that's reading into what they see instead of learning you for who you are. And when you get these snakes that come into your life, y'all get back into dating. This social media have got so many people blind, and you get back into dating. Dating gives you the opportunity to learn someone, to study someone, to understand someone. That's what's missing in a lot of things. Dating, as far as relationships, friend is, friend is just about extinct, because that one person you call your friend, you can do one little thing better than them, or you can have anything better than them. If it's not a true friend, that's they envy that type of stuff. They envy that type of stuff when you. That's how that lets you know your friends from your foes. Then, me myself personally, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know. I guess that's what they call the Leo in me. It's like when I'm with you, that's friend, relationship, it don't matter. If I vibe with you, it's genuine. But if you cross me the wrong way, it's cutthroat and I don't look back. Because it's you don't try to be that way, but you have to you have to limit your company. You have to limit the people in your life. You have to limit a lot of, especially when they bring you nothing but say when they bring you nothing but negative vibes. They bring you negative vibes, cut them loose. Don't let nobody come into your space and destroy your peace. And now if somebody coming into your space to help with that peace, then yeah. I mean, you're going to have your disagreements, your misunderstandings, your understandings. You're going to have all that. That's in relationship, family, friendship, all of that. But all you have to do is go without. And that's going to reveal who you are. Who you are. That's going to reveal exactly who you are. Who they are. That's why I say people, people, it's crazy, but people can hate you for some of the simplest things. People can envy you for some of the simplest things. People can use and abuse you for just to get what they want. But like I said, when you got your mindset on to use anybody, if your mindset like that and it's in your heart, that's where you're going wrong. Because at the end of the day, you're setting yourself up for destruction. Not that good person. One thing you cannot do, you cannot use. I can't say this enough. And I don't know if people understand that or what, but I'm gonna break it down. You cannot use a good person. Like I said, as family, your friend, your loved one, your relationship, it don't matter. You cannot use a good person. Because if a good person walked into your life or stepped into your life as a friend, or if it's a family member, or if it's a love, it don't matter. If they stepped into your life and they're a good person, that's just them. Even if you feel in your heart and your mind that you're using them, you're not using them. You cannot use a good person. You cannot. Because at the end of the day, when it all boils down, you feel like you don't use that good person, that person's still good. Y'all depart some kind of way. And that person's still good. You bless that person, really. Because you use, if a person is genuine in the heart and they're a good person in the heart, you know who got them? God. God got everybody. But if you got good intentions in your heart, he sure got them. But I'm going to tell you, y'all have to be careful who you let in your circle. Our people are so, I can't say it enough, y'all. But you know, I'm going to tell you, I get a joy out of somebody. Y'all might say I'm crazy when I say this, but I get a joy out of somebody thinking they're using me. I get a kick out of that. Because little do they know, I sit back and I be paying attention. I be like, they just don't know. Thank you. Because you keep on getting me blessed. You keep on blessing me. Thank you. Please, thank you using me. Please. That's why people like, you smile all the time. You'll never look like you're going through nothing. You'll never know. But when a person feel like they're using me, you're not. So y'all, I'm going to tell you, if you're a good person in the heart, don't change the way you are. Just change who you deal with. Don't change you. Don't change your character. Change your circle. Because in the end, you're going to be okay. Don't change who you are. Because like I said, some people comes into our life that's family, you know, you got friends, you got loved ones, you got relationships, you got some people come into our life as a lesson. Some come as a blessing. But when you run across that lesson, don't change. Like I said, don't change. If you got a good heart, don't change your character. Don't change who you are for nobody. Cause it pays off. Don't change who you are for nobody. Just change your circle. Change the people you deal with. And you better rest assured, if they don't see it today, tomorrow, or the day after, they're going to see it again. They're going to see it again. Because you can't go around in your heart using people. You can't go around in your heart hating people. You can't go around in your heart envying people. You can't go around in your heart abusing good people. You can't go around in your heart abusing, using, envying, and hating nobody. You have to free your heart of all of that. Then on down the line, like I said in one of the lines before, on down the line, you ask yourself, why this going, when things go to happening for you, happening in your life, and start to tear you down, then you go to holler, why this happened to me? What's going on? What's going on? Why this going on with me? Nope. That's when you need to sit down, get in tune with yourself, and look down your path in your past and find out what you did wrong. Because you reap what you sow. A lot of people think when you say reap what you sow, that if you get out there and say, I'm going to use this as an example since I'm on this. Say you get out there and you use people just because you feel like you can do it. That don't mean that you're going to get that back, that exact same thing back. But you will get, it may be something else that's going to come and make it hit you in another way. But something, you get back what you put out there. If you putting out negative, you receive negative. If you put out positive, you receive positive. That's it. If you plant a watermelon seed, you expect for a watermelon to grow. You reap what you sow. So y'all can stop getting out here thinking you using people, abusing people, misusing people, envying people, hating on people. Y'all need to stop. Stop. Because at the end of the day, you bringing destruction to yourself. And it's sad to say, but it's true, because those people do exist. They are out there. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. My throat itching now. But when it comes to People. Sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all stop walking around faking it till you make it and using people in the process uh to get to where you need to be. Because it's gonna come a time in life, it's gonna come one day where you're gonna wish you had never did that. Because yeah, we do face a lot of things. We do come encounter with a lot of things, a lot of people that's not meant to be in our life. And a lot of times we are just like, and I'm not just saying about relationships. I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking about family. You can love family from afar if they cross you wrong. You can love them from afar. Not don't hate. Don't ever be a hatred in your heart for anybody. Don't ever be a envy in your heart for anybody. And whatever you do, don't hold a grudge. Don't hold a grudge. Forgive them. You just like you ain't never got to deal with them no more. But don't hold hatred in your heart or a grudge because in the end, it hurts you. It hurts you. Don't ain't nobody worth your peace. Ain't nobody worth your happiness. Nobody. But now if you got a good heart and you got good intentions and you get into somebody's life and it's in your heart to be a good person, you're a good person, and you got great intentions, and that person misuse you, and even because if you love them, I mean, if you love them, you love them. But if they misuse you, I know it's gonna hurt, but don't ever bash yourself about a person that misuse you or abuse you or treat you like you're nothing. Don't ever feel bad about that. Just move on. I can say it's easier said than done when you love somebody, but if your heart is genuine and you're a good person, keep that. Keep that. Don't ever change who you is because of who you dealt with. Just change your circle of who you deal with. You don't ever have to change who you are because everybody that comes into your life is not in your life to use you, abuse you, envy, or hate on you. Everybody's not gonna do that. And see, if you hold that grudge or you hate a person for that, then it will stop your blessings because you won't see them. You won't understand them. So that's why I say don't hold on to don't hold a grudge or don't hold hatred in your heart for nobody. If your heart is genuine and you got a good heart, keep it. Keep it. Be who you are. Don't let nobody change you. If you got a good heart and you got good intentions, just change your people. Change your circle of friends. That's it. Change who you deal with. Because like I said, on down the line, when they realize when karma hits them in the face, they gonna go back on. Well, some people can look back on their life and see where they went wrong, but you got some blame everybody but self. Blame everything but self. But now you can't make nobody embrace you for who you are. Maybe they ain't used to that. Sometimes you got to send them back to where they come from. Send them back to what they used to. And I'm not, like I said, I'm going to say this every time. I'm not just talking about relationship. I'm talking about friends and all. Send them back to where they ain't ready for you. Send them back where they come from. End of story. But always remain who you are. Don't change who you are for nobody. Change your circle. That's it. Because you better believe and you better rest assured on down the line, they'll remember you. Because you do have a lot of hatred, a lot of enviness, a lot of misuse. You got a lot of people using people, and it be the people in your circle. It be the in the book states, keep your enemies, keep your friends closer, keep your enemies closer. But the way society, and that's in the book, but the way society is now, it look like you keep your enemies close and keep your friends closer now. Because the friends know too much about you. Then you got people, like I said, that walks into your life just because they may see that it's something in you that they want. They look at you like you got this, you got plenty of money, or you doing this or you doing that. Some people are not meant to be in your life. Some people are actually in your life to use you. But like I said, you cannot use a good-hearted person. You can't use a good person because that's a good person. You can't use, just don't change who you are, a good person. Change your circle of people. That's it. Change your people. Because that's their loss. Your gain. Because as long as you got a good heart and good intentions, you ain't doing up a gaining from a person that thinks they're using you. You ain't doing up a gaining, and they bringing destruction to themselves. Like I said, don't hate nobody. Don't hold no grudge. Don't even feed it that energy. Smile, keep doing you. Don't even feed into that. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you're going to be who you are. Stay who you are. Stay who you are and change your people. That's why I understand why people, I sit up and I literally hear people say, I'm going to see if I can get this out of this person. Or I'm going to see if I can get this out of that person. That person look like they'll do this. That person look like they'll do that. You can't use a good person. I've had people in my circle thought they was using me, to be honest with you. But what they didn't know, they wasn't. They wasn't. And I'll tell them, you didn't use me, baby. You sure didn't. But like I say, and that's narcissist behavior too, because you got a lot of narcissists out here. A lot of them. A lot of them. And I'm going to tell you this, I did a live about a narcissist too. If you can't handle a narcissist, cut that sucker loose. Cut him loose. Him, her, whoever, because they come in two different forms. They come in woman or man. Cut them loose. But keep your good heart. Y'all, you got people out here, I'm talking about, come and sell you all kinds of dreams. Don't buy them. Tell them you ain't in the market of buying dreams. That's why I say, in relationship-wise, I'm going to talk on relationship-wise on this one. That's why I say a lot of relationships fail. Well, situationships fail because dating has been just thrown out. Dating is gone. And dating is needed. Because that's your learning process. But you got them so stuck now, they want some. You got them, they so now they want sex so bad. It's like sex is based on, man, I'm getting off the subject. Let me go back to where I was. Because see, I'm about to get off the subject and see when I get on that subject there, I lose myself. So I'm going to go back to where I was. I'm going to go back where I know somebody. I'm going to go back on that. About why hate, envy, use, and abuse someone. You don't gain anything from that, y'all. You don't gain anything from it. You only destructing yourself. You're destroying yourself. Like I said, it might not happen now. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen the day after tomorrow. It might not happen next week, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna meet your karma. So if you know this and you can't deal with the consequences behind it, why do it? Why? Because you're looking at what you can get out of it right then. See, if you think about consequences behind before you make a decision and understand and see if you can deal with the consequences, you'll make better choices. You'll make better decisions. But see, a lot of people don't think like that because they want to do what they want to do right then. They want to get it right then. They need it right then. Then on down the line, because you done did this to this person here on down the line, then you looking stupid. Come on, y'all. Some things we bring on our, well, everything, most things we bring on ourselves. Then in certain relationships, you know, it'd be like when you bring something out or you bring something to the table, you set something out there and you know, and you set something out there, then they try to turn the tables around on you. Instead of owning up to it, y'all, this hatred, this enviness, this use and this abuse on people, y'all better stop. Stop. If it's in your heart to do those things and it's in your mind to do those things, you bring a destruction to yourself. Stop. Especially if you're attacking a good person. Especially if you think you're using or attacking a good person. If a person is good and got good intentions and got a good heart, you ain't hurting them. You blessing them. But you hurting yourself. I gotta do another live, y'all, on it's gonna be with a guy, but I'll let y'all know about that. But back to this hate, envy, use, and abuse. If you want something in life and you want to be blessed in life, start with yourself. Start with building a relationship with God. Stop using people, hating on people, envying people, and abusing people. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Build a relationship with God. And you'll be okay. He never said you're not going to go through no storms. He never said that. You'll go through things, but he's going to be with you every step of the way. It's you getting through it. It's the part. So stop, y'all. I can't stand when somebody think they, well, when it come to me, I'm going to tell you, I smile. My character is beyond envy, hatred. I don't do none of it. I mean, if I gain an enemy, y'all, I'm going to tell you, it wasn't because I created the enemy. Like, as far as going in front of them or starting something with them, it's not because of that. If I got an enemy, it's either because of a man and his infidelities, or it's about somebody that just don't like my character or something about me that person don't like. But as far as me making an enemy myself, I never did that. And I'm 47 years old. But I must say, I got them out there. I got haters. Because without your haters, that means you ain't doing something right. And like I said, a lot of women that don't like me is because of a man. and his infidelities. Because you got some men out there that do stuff behind closed doors, do stuff behind closed doors and think you don't know because you don't say anything. I never understood that about men. Men need to really understand a woman. Just because a woman don't say something, don't ever think she don't know. She know. I done said this before on a live. But a lot of men think they get away, they doing this, they keep doing this, they getting away with stuff, and they feel like she don't know. Y'all, you better stop. Because 9 times out of 10, she know. Y'all know y'all so big on saying women are great, are some detectives. And that ought to teach you something, because if you feel like a woman is a detective, then they let you know if she come to you and asks you about it, she already know the answer to it. She just want to see what you gonna say. But half of y'all dummies will still get up and lie. Y'all will still lie to that woman's face. Y'all will still lie. When 9 times out of 10, she already know. If she come to you with it, she already know. If she come to you with it, she already know the answer to the question. But y'all, some of y'all men, y'all so dumb, y'all still lie. Y'all say we good detectives. So why lie? What you lying for? What purpose is that gonna serve with you lying? Believe it or not, a person will respect you more with the dirty truth than a weary lie. And that's the truth. Some people will respect you more. I know me. Tell me the truth. Some people will respect you more if you just told the truth. Because especially if you're in a relationship, because then they know they can trust you more because you told them the truth. Whether it hurt them or not, you told them the truth. But I've been in situations where I've sat and I just look and I be listening and I be like, and be knowing the answer the whole time. I can question just to see what you gonna say and be knowing the answer the whole time. And you know why? Because, and then men are so quick to say a woman is always coming at them about something or how a woman act. First of all, when you got with that woman wasn't coming to you questioning you like that in the beginning. How you act or what you do is a reflection of how she come back at you. She come back at you on your actions. You can't tell a woman or a man today, I'm doing such today. Then you turn around and you do something else. It's the smallest things. It's the smallest things. That's in friendship too. That's anybody. That's how people determine whether you're a liar. And me, myself, personally, I can't stand a liar. Because if you a lie, you a cheat. If you a lie, you will do anything else. I can't stand a liar. I don't understand why people, I'm going to say men so quick, like I said, men are so quick to try to jump down a woman's throat because she coming at him about something. Not looking at what he did to cause that woman to come to him like that, or what she did, that's our opposite too, or what she did to cause that man to come at her like that. People don't look at self. They so quick to do this here. But when you point that one finger at that one person, you look at them other three pointing back at you. Because if you got a wall standing there and that wall ain't doing nothing, and I go to that wall and I'm looking at that wall just sitting there, I ain't nothing I can say because the wall ain't did nothing. But if that wall paint start falling off that wall in the front of me and that wall look like it's finna fall, then I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna react to it and say, "What wrong with that wall? That wall, the paint falling off that wall. That wall look like it's finna come down." That's because it started doing things to make me react to it. So how you are with a person is how they act to you. Everybody is not like that, because you got some people that's damaged. You got some people that's damaged. You got some people that's broken. You got some people that hold grudges. You got some people that got trust issues. So you deal with a lot of different personalities. You do. Nobody's perfect. So, I mean, don't look at it like that person that, but okay, you got to look at yourself too. Everybody been hurt. I ain't seen nobody that ain't been hurt yet. I ain't seen that. If you say you ain't never been hurt, you's a damn lie. Forgive me, but that's in the Bible. But you a lie. But some people take their past and put it with their present. But your past don't supposed to justify who you are today, because you learn from your past, but it's not supposed to justify who you are today. You learn from your past, but it don't supposed to justify who you are today. Don't let it justify who you are today, because people can change. Some people, because some don't. Some will blame everybody they come in their past for what happened in their past. They'll treat the next person wrong because of what happened in their past. But I'm going to tell you, when you do stuff like that, you'll pass up your blessing like that too. You'll pass up your blessing. You will pass up your blessing because of a lesson that you had in your past. And you supposed to treat it as a lesson learned and kept it moving. But instead, you riding it, you letting it ride you. You holding it in, and you using it against the next person when that person don't even deserve that. Everybody don't deserve that. It's called the past for a reason. Leave it there. You can't take your past, a bitter past, and bring it with you to the present. If it's a bitter past or a hurtful past, that's supposed to be your strength. Not go around accusing everybody that you meet because of what happened to you in your past. And then that's where you have hatred. That's where a person that has hate in their heart. That's a person that some people can be so broken and have been so hurt in their past that they're afraid to let their heart love. They can have a heart that want to love, but because they holding on to a bitter, hurtful past, they won't allow their heart to love. And as long as they hold on to that bitter past, that's what makes you a prisoner in your own mind. That's what keeps you a prisoner in your own mind, because you holding on to that past. You holding on to your past. Let that mess go. You deserve better. You deserve better. Let it go. Let it go. But now, only person that can do that is you. You're going to either let it make you, or you're going to let it break you, or you're going to live on and be happy. Nobody's going to be happy every day. No, we're not. We're going to have our trials and tribulations. We're going to have that. But where your strength come from? A bitter past, I'd have been hurt. I'd have been stepped on. I'd have been there. I ain't lying. But it took me a minute. But look at me now. You think I'm going to hold on to that? Nope. You think I'm going to take that and justify who I am today and make that and let that hinder me from today? Nope. I learned from it. I moved on. But now it's up to you. You want to hold on to your past and let it justify you for who you are today and block your blessings. That's on you. That's on you. Because believe it or not, and that's a true statement, what one person took for granted, another person gonna embrace it. That's friend, that's loved one, relationship, it don't matter. What one person took for granted, somebody else gonna embrace it. Know that now. And it ain't gonna be nobody's fault but your own, because you was holding on to something from your past and you let it hinder you and you let it bog you down and you let it hold you back and block your blessings. Can't blame nobody but self. Nobody but self. Because a person will stick around for so long, and after a while they gone. They throw in the towel because it ain't no more fighting. And you can't blame nobody but yourself. Because everybody don't change. Some people will recognize what they got and they'll change. Some people won't. Some people will make effort. Some people won't. One thing about people, their actions gonna show what you mean to them. As friend, family, relationship, it don't matter. Their actions are going to show what you mean to them. Effort is one. Effort, consistency. It's going to show. Priority is going to show. Anytime you are optioning somebody's life, you really a non-factor. That means they squeeze you in. They squeeze you in. You want like wake up call and you right there on their mind, like everybody, like everything else is. They do everything else and then include you. You know, they do everything else and then they come in later on or come in. I ain't gonna just say later on. Just say, I'm just gonna say you're an option. Bottom line. You know what the option is? You got the option to do or you don't. Option, not a priority. Priority is something that you must do. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'll be back on. I got a guy coming on. And I think y'all gonna like this subject here. I think y'all gonna like this subject here. Because that's gonna be one of them ones for people to be nosy. Come on in and tune in because it is what it is. Thank y'all for listening. Y'all be blessed and y'all be safe.